So in question 2, we are asked to solve this equation. So what we're going to have to do is convert this into a quadratic expression and then solve for x. So what we can do is write 9 to the x as 3 squared to the x, which is just 3 to the 2x. So this is the same as saying it's 3 times 3 to the 2x plus 5 times 3 to the x minus 2 is equal to 0. So if we say some number, let's say a is equal to 3 to the x, then a squared will be 3 to the 2x. And so we can make these substitutions into our quadratic. So this will be 3a squared plus 5a minus 2 is equal to 0. And what we need to do now is factor this quadratic. So what we need to do is, well, there are several ways you can factor this. The way I used to do it is look at the product of these two numbers, minus 6. And so we need to find two numbers that when we multiply, we get minus 6, and when we add, we get plus 5. So the two numbers are like 6 and minus 1. So we can write 5 as 6a minus a, 6a minus 2. And then we can factor here. So the first two terms we can factor are 3a, we get a plus 2. And in the second one, we can also factor an a plus 2. And so we get a plus 2 times 3a minus 1 is equal to 0. So we get a is equal to minus 2, or we get a is equal to 1 over 3. Now, if we recall a was 3 to the x, we can plug that back in. So we get 3 to the x is equal to minus 2, and 3 to the x is equal to 1 over 3. Now, we may notice that 3 to the x cannot equal minus 2, as 3 to the x is a strictly positive number, a function. It cannot take up negative values. So this one is no solution. And the second one, well, that is going to be a solution. 1 over 3 is just 3 to the minus 1. And well, we can obviously see that x has to be minus 1 for the left and the right side to be equal. So the answer is minus 1.